Fathers of Nations, Chapter 2. A mobile phone rang in the Simmons West Wing. Pastor Chiamaka answered it. The caller had phoned him earlier and identified himself as his guide. He was calling him again now, he said, to see how things were going. The time was 9 p.m. Pastor Chiamaka, is everything going okay? He began. Pastor Chiamaka was sucking pleasure from toffees that the Simmons had sprinkled on his bed to sweeten the dreams that it assumed he would have. He swallowed that joy in his mouth first, then answered, "Yes, everything is going okay," he said. Beside him lay an open briefcase. "Did you look yet at the contents of your briefcase?" asked the caller. "Yes, I did," he answered. "Then you saw the letter from AGDA, didn't you?" "I'll return to it shortly. First, tell me this. What other items did you see in your briefcase?" "I saw a copy of Way Omega, the development strategy that Nobel laureates have crafted to end Africa's misery, and that Africa's heads of states are now expected to adopt it at the summit. Go on." "I also saw a copy of Path Alpha, the development strategy that AGDA believes is a superior alternative to Way Omega, and that it hopes to slip in to replace Way Omega." "Good. AGDA wants you to be fully familiar with both of those documents. Continue." "I also saw some leaflets, pamphlets, and brochures from Agda." "Skip those ones. What else?" "Well, I then saw this mobile phone which I'm using now." "Excellent. Keep that mobile phone on at all times, day and night, rain or sun. From now on, I'll be calling you often, even unexpectedly, but only through this number. So always have the mobile phone on. Unlike your hotel phone, it is completely secure, which means I can talk to you on it freely." "So you will tell me your real name now?" Pastor Chiamaka asked. My real name? Why?" shouted the caller, angry all of a sudden. "Well, why yourself?" Pastor Chiamaka shouted back, also angrily, answering fire with fire. "If I don't have your real name, how can I even begin to ask for you were a need so to rise? Were a need so to rise? I would contact you," the caller told him. "You cannot contact me, but I can't contact you." "What is the matter? Are you afraid I might surprise you?" "Shut your mouth," snapped the caller. "What did you say?" Pastor Chiamaka asked. "You heard me. Now get this. I want you to obey me, not to argue with me. You will not talk back to me like this again, ever. Do you understand?" "Right," Pastor Chiamaka stammered, suddenly tamed. "Yes, I do." "Splendid. So, Pastor Chiamaka, let me say what I was going to say if you had let me." Pleased by his quick victory, the caller was inching back towards polite speech. "What I was going to say," he stopped. Pastor Chiamaka waited. "I was going to say that it's best if I keep on initiating all communication between us," the caller added. Pastor Chiamaka did not respond. "Look, you and I are supposed to be working together. We are on the same mission." This time Pastor Chiamaka responded. "Then why won't you tell me your real name?" "I won't, because our mission is still at a delicate stage," said the caller. "For that reason, I'd rather you didn't know who I really am yet. Until I tell you otherwise, just call me your guide. Needless to say, I won't let you see my face either. But you'll hear my voice. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?" "Why should I trust you?" Yes. Why should you trust me? Well, go back to the letter from Agda. It has the answer. Quote, "You are not to have any less faith in him just because he identifies himself to you only by his alias of your guide." End quote. The reference there is to me, Pastor Chiamaka. That is why you should trust me. Okay? Pastor Chiamaka did not answer. Was that all you were going to ask? Again, Pastor Chiamaka did not answer. Fine. Let's go back to Way Omega and Path Alpha. Then, as I said, AGDA wants you to be fully familiar with both documents. Are you, Pastor Chiamaka? Yes, sir. The word sir had slipped out accidentally, but perhaps significantly to show that the Pastor Chiamaka had climbed down and accepted a role subordinate to that of the caller. Yes, I am, he added. Then there isn't any more left for me to add. Oh, actually, there is. I was there an hour ago. You were where an hour ago? Pastor Chiamaka demanded. To get right to the point, I saw you in the bar of the Simont Hotel. Yes, I was there, having a Pepsi. A Pepsi? Is that right? Do you know what, Mr. Whoever you are beginning to get me on my nerves. Pastor Chiamaka was now thinking the caller might be an invisible executioner, unknowably and unidentifiable. You'll see and identify me, but I couldn't walk right past you and not know it. What were you doing here anyway? Spying on me? I think it would be best if you apologized. Pastor Chiamaka. Now you want me to apologize? For what? For you spying on me? What business had you being in a bar, Pastor Chiamaka? Pastor Chiamaka felt a lump of anger rise in his throat. Only after he had remembered the injunction to turn the other cheek did he swallow his anger and apologize. All right, I had no business being in the bar, he said. It was a mistake and I promise I won't do it again. You'd better not, sighed the caller. The lamp threatened to rise again. Goodness me, it was only a soft drink. So you say. Good night now, Pastor. Another mobile phone rang in the Simon South Wing. Comrade Melusi answered it. Yet another rang in the East Wing. Professor Kimani took the call. Still another rang in the North Wing. Engineer Tahir spoke with the caller. The hour now was 11 p.m.